Hello, everybody. This is Lonnie again. I just want to, welcome you to this little mini series I got going on here on how to create your own Kodi build. And right now, if you haven't seen the previous videos, please watch that because it tells you how to get to a complete fresh install of Kodi. So now what we're going to do is we need a skin. I mean, you could use this skin if you want, but really not the greatest, and everybody's so used to this, and it's pretty much ugly in my opinion. So the first thing we got to do is get some files going. We have to start setting up Kodi and doing things on here. Let me just back out of this for a second. So the first thing you want to do is actually we have to tell Kodi where to look for files, where to get these repositories, and their files to install them. So they have a file manager of their own. So let's click into File Manager. Okay, and we have to add a new source. And going to double click on None. And since the Silvo skin is very hard to find and figure out, I put it on my own system. So you're going to type in HTTP colon the forward slash, which is by the question mark sign, two forward slashes, then LonnieTV.com, again another forward slash, then XTV, and that's the folder I put it in. So when you click Done, Kodi actually takes the last few things after the forward slash and puts it here. So we can just go in here and rename this, call it Lonnie Demo if you want. That's fine. And now we click Done. And now we told pretty much Kodi that in the Lonnie Demo is where these files are located. But you have to back out of here. So click on the backspace. Okay. Now we're going to go back into System, go down to Add-ons. And by the way, if your screen is full screen and you don't want to work in full screen, an easy shortcut on your keyboard is the backslash, which is probably on your keyboard underneath the backspace and above the enter key. So if you hit that, it will toggle from full screen to a windowed screen. And you don't have to go into um, the actual Kodi settings to unlock that. So if you just tap on that, you will see that it'll get smaller, get bigger, and smaller and bigger. So you can get out of full screen view and actually work wherever you want it to. So okay, so now back. So now we put the web address in there, a pointer, so to speak, and now we have to find the file to install it. So just going to back out one more time and show you really quick. Back out again. We're going to go to System. Then we're going to go to Add-ons. And now we're going to install from zip file. And now we're going to click on the Lonnie Demo, whatever you named it. Okay. So this is my own setup here. I got a couple things here. But you're going to want to get this, the repository for Aeon Nox Silvo. And just click on it, and it has installed. But it still hasn't installed the skin. So technically, we can actually go right into install from repository, or let's just say we backed out again. So go back to System, go to Add-ons. Now click on Install from Repository. Now you have the Aeon Nox repository installed, and the Kodi has always been installed. So let's click on this. Now we're going to Look and Feel, Skin, and just click on Aeon Nox Silvo. And you can see here's the information, and that is the right number that's available right now. That's the right one. So we just click on that, and everything's going to install. It may take a little while, so I'm going to just pause this, let it fully install, and then click yes when you want to keep it. Okay, after it has installed everything, which could take a minute or two, it's pretty much installing everything it needs to run the skin. So just let it go, and then you will see this pop up. Would you like to switch to the skin? And select yes. We are installed. Would you like to keep this change? Select yes. Now we can back out of this totally, and our Kodi looks a lot different now. Not the greatest because we don't have anything in here. But let's go back over to System, Appearance. We have our skin. This is all different things you can set up. But we're going to go into Settings. And we could lower the main bar that holds everything. We can keep it on the bottom. But for this tutorial, I'm gonna choose center because maybe it's easier to see. This is how many menus you want to see on the screen at a time. I mean, you're going to be able to play around with all of these. We're going to keep the feed off, keep everything here the same. Go into general. Again, just keep all the default stuff. Okay. Right now, we're just going to keep everything to the default. Okay, and we're going to back out. Now we need some add-ons. So, again, let's go into System. I'm sorry. Actually, let's make one change. Let's go into System Appearance. Um, where is it? I'm sorry. I gotta find this. And this is not as settings. I want to have the menus on the bottom on. Submenus always visible. Click this. Turn that on. So under your skin settings, go under here. Click on that. Now when we go back, we go to Systems, we have all the submenus underneath. So anyway, so now let's go back into File Manager. I want to load what's called the Echo Wizard. So now I found the path, and you can see it changed a little because there's a different skin how to do it. But we're just going to click on None. Alright, and I'm going to copy my own stuff, and this is what you're going to put here. Echo Coder, well, http:// echocoder.com/repo. I'm just going to leave that up for another couple of seconds here. You're going to click Done, and you're just going to see it say repo. So let's change that to something we want. We could backspace and just call it Echo Wizard. And now we click Done. So again, all we're doing is telling it where to point to, and click OK, and that'll save that here. I'm going to go back out. I'm going to go back into System, go into Add-ons, and we're going to install from zip file, but this time we're going to use the Echo Wizard, not Lonnie, because we're trying to find those files. So you're going to click on Echo Wizard, and you see you have the repositories here. So that's a XXX, but we're just going to use this one. And you're going to see it installed over here. It's all done. You can go into repository, the Echo repository. We're going to go to we can go to Program Add-ons, and I want the wizard. You could install anything you want at a future time, but let's just get the wizard for now. Okay. And from here, once it's enabled, you click again, and we want to hit Open. This is great because it has other builds on it, but we're really looking, and it has a lot of maintenance tools and everything you kind of need, for working with Kodi. But right now, we're just going to install a few add-ons so we can get on to creating the next video and installing, putting our what do you call it, categories together, our subcategories together, and actually creating the main part of our build. And that's going to be like a lot of fun. So, here's just a lot of things. And what's cool about this is that it already installs the repositories that it needs to keep updated. So, for example, obviously, Specto's a great movie add-on. Okay, we can install the add-on, and you just wait for it, and you see it's actually installing the repos and things into your Kodi build. So we won't have to even go and find these and put them into the file manager or anything else. It just does it for you. And it also loads any of the dependent scripts that is needed for that add-on as well. So what we did was we added the repository for Echo Wizard, how to get to it in the file manager. Then we backed out of there once we saved that link. We went back into our system add-ons, installed it from zip, and then found the file. I'm just watching the screen. I'm sorry. So we found the Echo Wizard repository. We installed that, waited for that to finish loading, and then we went into our repositories section on Kodi, and then we found the Echo Wizard inside of the Echo Wizard repository. And now I went into the program add-ons, and now it's just updating and installing things. So I'm going to pause this. I'm going to come back when it's all finished. Finally finished. All right, so let's go back. Let's find some other things. They have Exodus here. They got Salts. They got Phoenix. So grab Phoenix. Grab Exodus. Don't need that. Grab Sports Devil. Grab Super Favorites. So here, I'm going to click on Exodus. We're going to install the add-on. It's a great little wizard. And again, it's just going to install everything it needs into your system so you don't have to actually find it. So in the next video, after you install all those different add-ons, we're going to actually add it to our menu and show you how to do that. All right, but this is a great tool. The Echo Wizard has loads of stuff, and I usually use it for my maintenance routines on there. And so on. So install whatever you want. It doesn't matter to me, but I'm going to focus on what I install, and I'm going to show you where everything is in the next video and how to start setting up your main categories and connecting these add-ons and sections of add-ons and how to create the build. Okay? I'll see you in the next video.